I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Heroes Wanted. Tonight, we rejoin our heroes as they are still in the crypt underneath the Carpathian mountain village where they have encountered some ghouls, apparently caused by or also accompanied by the presence of some wights. They had blasted most of the first part of the crypts into ruins with eldritch blasts and fireballs, and um, then the crumbling back end of the crypt revealed two more wights and a few more ghouls that they must mop up before continuing on with whatever they're going to do here in this town besides wait for that chick to get her eyes back.
Are we all healed up? Has it been more than what? Has it been a day or a long rest since like the vampires?
Oh no. Oh, you missed. So yeah, you guys were healed up, and then now you're back to being beat up because you just had a fight. Although I don't know who's all that injured. Also, I think I misspoke. We already did cover her getting her eyes back.
Just
What?
Right? No?
Ataracus, I was gonna be the one to give her eyes back.
Oh, so we haven't. Okay.
I I haven't
I'm
played in
sorry.
like a month.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got a little confused as to where we were at with that because
Has like any in-game time passed since then? Has the dude giving my Minotaur head yet?
no, you guys are still underneath the crypt with the whites.
Okay, I don't know about that either.
Oh,
That happened last week.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
That's why everybody's so behind on what's going on.
There
Okay.
was only two of us there for last week.
I'm
Yeah.
also suffering from kidney stones.
Yeah, don't worry. I feel you
Ew.
there.
that's super painful.
Okay, so to catch you guys up, you guys were in the village. Everybody was sick. You were about to go and find out why the village went silent. Um, when you went into the hostel, everybody was dead
And
and
turned into a ghoul.
turned into a ghoul. And so you guys, whooped some undead ass as you're wont to do. And then went to explore the place where they've been just stacking up the bodies, which is in the crypts underneath the town. And so everybody went down into the crypts and fought some ghouls and found some wights.
Hmm.
And that pretty much catches you up.
Okay. Yeah. So assuming I'm gonna bust in there, like I found a safe place to stash the girl.
I do
Or
believe that I had you back with the girl.
yeah, because like I suggested that as a thing is maybe no one could keep the girl out of everyone's hair while I'm gone. Because
Right.
like yeah, now it'd be kind of inconvenient for me to bust in with her. It'd make no fucking sense.
No, but given how long they've been gone, it wouldn't be completely unreasonable for you to go looking for them either. That's a character choice that you're gonna have to make.
Well, I would only go looking for them if I found a proper place to put the girl. Is the thing.
I
Because
mean,
like I analyzed, Noman is lawful neutral. He's not going to be excessively worried about it, figuring they're competent adventurers. I'm sure they won't put themselves in a situation they can't get out of.
right.
But like it would be kind of morally questionable for me to sprint into a dangerous situation with a blind girl. And it would also be questionable for me to leave her behind in a questionable area that I don't believe was secure.
Right.
So,
Well, I mean, there are ways of somewhat verifying the safety. I mean, obviously, in my world, there's no such thing as like, oh, like guaranteed everything's going to be fine.
well, yeah, but I'm not working from guarantee. I'm working from a state where I can in characterly state that this reaches a certain level of security.
Right.
Nothing is Nothing is ever 100% secure.
Exactly. Exactly. And as a DM, I don't ever want to, say to you, "Oh, for sure she's going to be okay," and then turn around and have something happen and be like, "Ha ha ha, I lied to you." Like that's not fun for me. I don't get any enjoyment out of that. So,
Well, there's that. I don't expect the GM to lie to me any more than I expect the game to, but the game lies
All
to you.
right. We like bring her to like a super fortified like paladin order, and like the building gets hit by a meteor or something, and we're like,
No. Literally, let's go as extreme as we can. Literally, a deity of the protection domain comes down and says, "You can go. I got this. I'm just gonna sit over here and watch." and when I get back, I find that the entire area has been blown up by a 10th level spell cast by an evil fucking god of destruction.
well, see, now you're just giving me good ideas.
Don't give him good ideas.
just fucking,
I have
like Lord McFiendish Apostrophia came down from heaven, or came up from hell to cast Fallen down and nuke the entire area.
don't give him any ideas. I only have 4 spell slots left.
I'm just pointing out, there are situations where even the game would say something is this, and then sneakily there's an exception somewhere else that it doesn't tell you about because that's not how rules work. A rule in of itself cannot intrinsically include all the exceptions to it that exist, because more will be written later.
yeah, you put her in the protection of some really sweet protective entity, and then she just dies of an aneurysm or something like.
See, yeah,
I get back and the god
that's
was
the
just
kind
like,
of stuff that I'm talking about. Like in my world, like people can die of aneurysms. I'm less likely to have a meteor strike something, but
I get back and it's like she's dead of an aneurysm. Like, what the fuck? Why didn't you heal her? And she's like, sorry, my domain is protection, not healing. I can't do anything about this.
The area, no, it's definitely a meteor hits them. Like the area decided it wanted to be Wakanda, and an adamantine freaking chunk of metal falls out of space.
Anyway, so unless the situation changes, I mean, I think Noman's still sitting out awkwardly.
well,
Not that I'm all that bothered by it.
well, for sure, right now you are, of course.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
if you want to go and find your erstwhile companions, it is certainly plausible that you would set up as much security as would make you feel comfortable leaving her and then go and join them.
yeah, that seems like it would be hard to lever though, because I'm starting from outside the town. Like me and her are at the campsite.
No. They came back after the hostel and talked to you, and you guys are all together in the general area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know there's a
It's just
cleared
still.
out.
Is she still a Karen-y?
Well, I mean, she didn't get any less.
So the answer is yes. That's some very straightforward logic. If the amount of Kareny that has been added to the value is equal to or greater than 0, we can assume that she is precisely at least 1 Karen's worth. Anyway.
Never have I heard someone say 1 Karen's worth.
There is my safe inn in town now.
Oh, I see.
It's been cleaned out.
Yeah, I mean the town is fairly safe.
It is? Oh, okay. I can probably dump her somewhere then.
Yeah, I mean you can put her in a nice building, close the door.
I'll just
Well, a lot of ghouls.
I'll just put her somewhere and put a note to her back explaining why she's there, and the Knight Noman fucking apologizes for this one's behavior while he is gone, but would ask that anyone attending let her stay.
Everybody's dead.
Yeah, I know, but just in case.
Yep. Nope. Everybody has died in the last few days in this town.
God damn, this is gonna be some prime real estate.
It's free real estate.
I don't know if it's gonna be free. Somebody still owns this because
I got my deed.
I'm just trying to use the meme.
I know. I'm stating for realsies though, someone's gonna inherit this. I wish I could just scoop it up, but I'm gonna have to buy it from somebody. I can't just plant a flag.
Find the deed.
Go to the mayoral office and just raid the deed. Yeah, that would be a thing.
Oh, I got the deed to the inn.
All right.
He did.
I will do my best to reunite with the party whenever that happens.
Okay. So I want you to go ahead and roll 2d6.
Huh? 2d6. Yeah, all right. I got 6.
In 6 rounds, you will rejoin the party.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Man, there's some shit I could do.
For half a minute.
Yeah. If I don't respond when you say something, ping me. I have to do some things.
No problem. All right. So everybody roll everybody initiatize.
I have initiated.
One kobold initializing.
Give me a second. I got a whole mess of dice to roll here. Holy cow, I'm just rolling 20s after 20s.
Oh, that's not what I needed to heal.
I rolled 2 20s in a row, and I think I rolled like a couple more before that. Yeah, sometimes the dice are really wonky in these RNGs.
That can be a good thing. They just get closer together.
Yeah. I like how Discord says randomizing dice rolls. Sort of.
I guess that's used because, to a certain extent, with very few exceptions, most instances of the word random could be replaced with quasi-random.
Actually, I just found out something about that that I kind of knew, but like it was explained to me in a way that I finally like fully understand it. There is no such thing as a truly random number that can be generated through any digital means because every random number is generated by taking some base and then exponentially multiplying it out using, whatever key. And so if you know what number they're exponentially multiplying it by and what the base number was, you can figure out what it's going to be every single time.
Yeah, that's why I kind of said it's like quasi-random. Is that it's random within certain set parameters. None of these things are ever true randomness.
Exactly.
And I think for those calculations, like the world clock is used. I don't know. I was remembering like RNG in the Binding of Isaac was that you could sometimes, if you were a god, predict certain things based on what time of day it was when an event occurred. I don't know.
Did you mean the clairvoyance wizard?
A ghoul rushes out of the darkness, hissing. Its long tongue reaches towards Valcon, but it used all its movement getting to you, so it ain't doing nothing. A ghoul just off to the side rushes forward, trying to get past Nova towards Soggy. It attacks the small kobold. But Nova's light causes it to recoil, and Soggy ducks out of the way, and it cannot attack. It cannot hit him. Suddenly, one of the dread wights, well, not actually a dread wight, but one of the wights comes down from out of the rubble and into your line of sight. It moves forward towards Valcon, but once again cannot attack due to lack of movement.
And that makes me very happy.
One of the ghouls in the hallway rushes forward. but once again cannot attack. Damn, these guys were just out of range. Another ghoul appears from out of the darkness. Its saliva drips from its sharp, pointed teeth that have half broken off and look like they've almost been filed down. And its long tongue drips with the paralytic slime that coats its claws.
All those.
You're fireballing?
Yep.
Okay, so now there are walls. You can see.
It's a spill, 20-foot spill. So
Right, but what happens is wherever it's centered on is going to be where it expands from, and so you would be able to get all of the ones directly in front of you, in addition to this one, this one, this one, and this one here, and this one here, and so all of those, but not the ones up top or the two at the bottom.
Ice Stone would have been different, though, right?
Ice Storm would have been different because it
Okay.
fills the entire area like coming down from the sky, so the walls wouldn't block it.
Okay. My next feat's gonna be meta magic.
Nice. So your ball of fire streaks out from your hand and ignites in the center point, exploding into a massive roaring inferno. Many of the ghouls are consumed, or at least some of the ghouls are consumed by the flames, but you can smell the burning flesh as some of them continue to shamble forward towards you.
You.
Oh man, only 2 of them died?
Yeah, it was a bad roll.
Ugh.
4 ones.
Yep. Alright. Oh, wait. Ghoul 13 is stunned. And a couple of the others cannot take reactions, but I have to make sure I put stunned on Ghoul 13 here quick.
Does Fireball come with the chance of like igniting?
Yeah.
There's stuff around it, yeah. But not the stuff that's on the creatures.
Right.
Not the creatures themselves.
Well, no, yeah, they there's not ongoing burning damage from it, no.
But everything on the ground and the walls and the.
Yeah, like if this was a inn or the hostel that you guys were at, then like it would probably be on fire.
Fortunately, it's not that.
Yeah. So, is that your
I'm
turn,
gonna
Falcon?
step back 15 feet.
Okay, so you would take attacks of opportunity then.
Yeah, but I got my reaction, so just in case I get hit,
Okay. All right, so
to hide behind them.
this white is going to attack you. Ooh, it's a hit.
Oh well. Do the damage. I can show that.
And then the other ghoul might get a attack, but I got to make sure he has his reactions. Oh, no, that's 13. He's stunned. Yeah, good job. Oh, yeah, there's the little symbol right there. Stunned. So, yeah, you only took the one attack of opportunity. He did unfortunately hit you, but yeah. And then is that your turn?
Yep. Yep. There you go. I'm done.
And then if you look on the bottom of the fantasy grounds, there's the 1 through 12. And then if you pull up the combat tracker, you can drag that down arrow, the next button, down to any one of those, and then that corresponds with your F keys. So like if you drag it into 12, you can always just push F12 to end your turn.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Makes things a lot easier. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to attack Nova.
Unpile the cleric.
Yeah, well, I don't want to attack you actually because your light is actually annoying me. But there's no other good targets and you're right there, so.
I am gonna make this so suck for them.
I like don't even want to be in these positions, but they're mindless undead, so I have to just go towards whatever I can try to eat.
Say, am I in the range of? Am I in the range of that one ghoul that attacked me?
Yes,
So I can't leave unless I want to provoke an attack of opportunity.
unless you use disengage.
Yeah.
Also, there's now another one by you anyway. He's going to attack you. Oh, but the nimble kobold once again ducks and weaves out of the way.
Guess what I'm going to do?
The Thunder Step.
Indeed. So which ones do I want to target if I don't want to harm Nova?
Um,
None. You have a 10-foot radius. And well, there's the one in the top corner. The one closest to that wall. I can't really mark anything, so it's not like I can show you, but
you can if you right click. Okay.
I guess that one.
Each creature within 10 feet of the space. Yeah, no, there's no way to do it without. And actually, you would get both Valcon and Nova because it's everybody within 10 feet. So that's. Yeah. Hmm. But if you wanted to do the Thunder wave instead, then that's a 15-foot cube, so you could get everybody above you. Except for the guy way on the left there. But all four of those, both of the whites and both of the ghouls above you. Hold on, though. Let me make sure your Thunder Wave damage is right. Because you're a warlock, so you always use your highest spell slot.
Indeed.
There you go. Thunder Wave damage is updated. If you want to do that, I'm not telling you what to do.
No, you're pretty much in the right.
Oh, not Ghoul 15 though, not the one way over on the left. Just that. Yeah, there you go. That's still a pretty good group of guys to nail.
As long as you use protection.
Boom! Your thunderclap explodes. All of the ghouls and whites are stunned or heavily damaged as they explode from the thunderous wave of force.
Stay away from friends! Remember, they also have to move. The one surviving.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. "10 feet. Boom, 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 boom." And then this guy hits the wall and falls prone.
But the ones who make the save don't move.
Oh, wait. Did somebody save?
Yep. You're right, saved.
Oh, white number 3. Gotcha. You go
I pressed the wrong button. How do I reopen the map?
like this.
Cool.
You just say, hey, DM, open up the map. And I go, poof, what do you need? Oh man, this kobold is like Floyd Mayweather. He's putting on a master class of defense. The best way to block a punch, no be there, get hit. Oh, I almost rolled that without advantage. I finally get advantage. I could have taken it a couple times if I would have like used my movement intelligently, but that's not fair for unintelligent undead, you know. Doesn't matter. Advantage is nothing to these guys. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I can be in that square. All right. I was like the way the token blocked it off, it made it look like I had put him on a corner.
I need to use the restroom, and I will be right back.
No problem. Oh, it'd be so nice to attack. So the ghouls are now starting to pile up like a horde of zombies, just all reaching and clawing at you.
Okay, I am back. Who turn it be?
Ghoul 22. The
Jesus
ghoul,
Christ, 22 of them?
Oh, he had almost 40 the other day.
Well, I guess that's better than self-healing vampires. But you have no idea how much it just does my heart good to see you throw like that fireball, because we just do not deal the damage, bro.
yeah, you guys really weren't huge damage dealers.
Does Soggy still have those blade thingies that you just like conjure on an area and just like blenders
Yes, I
everything around
do.
it?
But I've just ran out of the 4th level spell slots.
Ah,
Had to use a lot of spell slots in the last game.
all right. Armor don't fail me now.
Just pressing in like fans at a rock concert. Everybody is surrounding you, snapping and snarling and spitting.
You want to move the owl next to me on the initiative?
Okay?
Because I'm going to use them, I guess, pretty soon.
Dang, I could like fly up, take like what 6 attacks of opportunity, um, and then be protected for like the next 10 rounds. But then they're just gonna eat Soggy. Like Soggy just does not have the AC I have. At least I look like a glow stick where I'm like, hey, don't I'm over here. All right, let's do this. Spirit Guardians level 4.
Ooh, let me make sure that I have that set up for you.
Oh, you got it. It's all good.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right, so I cast it. It is casted. That will immediately affect everything at a 15-foot radius around me.
So right click, and then you see the arrow says pointers. Choose draw circle, and then drag a 15-foot circle and drop it right on top of yourself.
Boom. That is almost all of them. No, that is all of them.
No. So if you zoom in, see, this is why you should do this, because mine is black, and
Well, I see. I see the ring.
yeah, but it's not who's all in the ring. The squares are shaded, and it'll shade it your color so that you can see exactly which ones are targeted. So right click, pointers, draw circle, and then just drag out a 15-foot circle, and then grab the center and drop it on top of yourself.
Hmm. Yeah, so it's like bringing me to draw and stuff.
You right click, and then
Right click,
you see pointers.
pointers. Okay.
Click on
Circle.
pointers. Now there's draw arrow, draw square, draw circle, and draw cone.
It will leave like a little colored dot. You just got to click on that dot and draw it out.
Yep. Okay. And so now with this one, what you can do is, yep, you got it. And then just drag that right on top of, oh, it's a little big though.
That was 15.
Yeah, it has two clicks for 15 though. Yours is on the second one. Hold on.
Ah, damn it. Would you please reopen the map for me?
Yes. No problem.
If you click on your token, it will open the map for you.
Oh, it's not letting me resize your thing.
Nah, only he can do that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just grab it and click it down 1. It'll still say 15.
All right, so it says 15. What do I do with it?
So when you hover over it, the 2 green squares will appear. There you go. That's the one. Now drop that on top of yourself. There you go.
All right, boom.
Now everybody who's shaded.
All right, so I cast Spirit Guardians. Everything in that circle gets hit, gets like just attacked by 4 angelic figures of light.
Yes. So I believe
They have to succeed a Wisdom DC of 15, or they take full damage.
okay. So now all you have to do is click off of your allies.
Yeah, I got to remember how to do that again. It was Control click, right?
Control left click just on Soggy and
The owl. Hey, whatever happened to Soggy's snake?
Valcon. Oh, Silas. Yeah, I gotta remember to put it on the map. He's around. He's always near Soggy.
Yeah.
Just assume he's on Soggy right now.
Oh, and yourself.
Oh yeah, I don't want.
Please don't kill yourself.
Cool. I am not targeting myself anymore. I don't think.
Yes, you are.
Am I still targeting myself?
Yes.
All right. How about now?
Stop hitting yourself. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So now what? I just roll for damage.
No. Now.
Oh yeah, they have to roll for Wisdom DC.
Yes, wisdom.
They racket discipline.
So what you do is you just drag the save right over where it's at. When you click on the magnifying glass under 4th level Spirit Guardians. Yeah, there you go. And now everybody who saved will take half damage. Everybody else will take the full damage. Go ahead and give it to them.
Not bad.
Boom, 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 boom. So, saying a swift prayer to her god.
Paylor, help us.
Oh, yeah, Paylor. I was like totally brain farting. Saying
2 gods. Paylor and Ilmater.
Yep. Saying a swift prayer to Paylor, you're suddenly surrounded by small angelic warriors that hack and slash at the ghouls and wights around you. Many of them drop outright and are stunned.
Bitches. Yeah, so if it for the to I don't know, your mental note of it, Paylor can be played by someone who's all gun ho. But the actual dogma of Paylor states that a person doing that is rare, even though players do that all the time.
Yeah.
Paylor prioritizes bringing hope to others and healing, while Ilmater, my other god that I will serve, prioritizes protecting others and not doing harm. And so just throwing that out there if ever a thing comes up about it. Hence, remember, I'm a pacifist, and Anyway, that's my turn.
And I'm a pacifist, so I can fuck your shit up.
Otherwise known as a moron, even though I have like intelligence of 3. But yeah,
So ghoul number 7 would like to attack you now.
is it the start of its turn?
It is.
Spirit Guardians.
Yep. So roll the
I don't know what the hell which one is 7. I'm sorry.
Yep, no worries. I got this. First, I need to clear your targets. All right. Now, number 7 is directly below you.
Yeah, Spirit Guardian is such a broken, dope ass spell. Like, it is a self protecting concentration spell. Alright. I believe I've targeted the correct one.
And now you roll his wisdom save again. And then you kill him.
Do you have Warcaster?
No, but that will be my next thing.
You get hit hard.
I'm just asking out of curiosity here. Being that these guys are undead, are they taking any extra damage for radiance, or is that not supposed to happen?
They can. But what they get is disadvantage on attack rolls because of it.
Okay.
Yeah, 5th edition doesn't have very many of those. They're vulnerable to.
Okay, so because I have noticed that in 5th edition, it tends to be those bonuses tend to come from the attacker and not be something inherently intrinsic onto the creature attacking.
Right.
Like I can definitely apply more damage if I go into my final form, but
There are
it
some
doesn't happen
creatures.
automatically.
There are some creatures that are vulnerable to certain types of attacks, but they're few and far between.
Yeah.
Okay, so like yeah, if we come up against like a fire sprite and then like somebody picks up Soggy and gives him like a shot of syrup of Epicac and just runs around holding
Oh
Soggy
yeah.
Super Soaker.
Give
Yeah,
the
most
Squirtle treatment.
most fire stuff on a vulnerable to water in 5th edition.
So Soggy the White swings its longsword at you once, dealing 12 damage. What's that?
Is that the one that I just hit? Is that number 7 that's going right now?
No, that ghoul died.
Okay, so the one that's about to attack Soggy
Yeah.
is
Oh,
about
you
to get his Spirit Guard. Oh, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
you gotta do the Spirit Guardians for like
Yeah.
basically everybody here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is going to be really annoying.
No, yeah, I should have had you do that first. He's probably not gonna die, so like it's all good. But yeah,
All right, which one?
the one right below you again. The white one.
Ah.
No, now I might die. And now I am the dead. And I owe Soggy 12 hit points.
You were always it was always dead, but now it's actually dead.
I wasn't always dead. I was alive once. Valcon.
Well,
I'm sorry.
gonna move out.
I just absolutely love how like when like one of these creatures tries to attack because Spirit Guardians, it's like just an angel, just like Dragon Ball Z's in front of him.
Yeah.
Just stab him. Nah, son.
I'm gonna use my last throw point and twin cast. Mind Sliver.
Okay. And yeah, that's exactly how I picture it, is these angels of light just appear and disappear, hacking and slashing at all of the ghouls.
And ghoul number
As you
5
Yeah.
has a minus a D4 on his next save.
Okay, I think that
In like 3 levels from now, like Spirit Guardians will become a problem because, I mean, radiant damage allows me to apply my level to the damage. 7 points is great. A stagnant guaranteed 7, but a stagnant guaranteed 10. That's
What
the
class
sword.
are you?
I am a life cleric ASMR. That's of protection. So I go all glowy, grow wings, my eyes glow, I fly, and anything that gets hit with an attack that does radiant damage automatically applies my level to that damage.
But Spirit Guardian isn't an attack because you don't roll for damage.
No,
You don't roll to hit.
it is no. See, it's genuinely anything that does damage. So forgive my wording there, but it's anything that, so it could be a spell, a physical attack, you know, um, something steps on a Lego, doesn't matter.
okay. And now I just have to fix your damage. Boom. Okay. So now you have Mind Sliver coded correctly. If you go down with the magnifying glass to the effect, you can drag that right over into the chat, and Mr. Oh wait, let me make sure that you have the right target. Yeah, target the ghoul. Yeah, and then
Okay.
Yep, perfect. And then if that's your turn.
hmm
Don't forget to end your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. But you can only use that ability on one target a day.
Oh. Okay, so this guy just started his turn. Oh, I suppose you need to know which guy. The guy directly below you once again. Well, he's actually going to go right here, but
Is he doing things? Because how dare he?
oh, he's about to, but like first you gotta. Oh, come on, make a saving throw.
No,
Hey,
not since that last battle we had, where they just kept making up saving throws. We were doing no damage. It's about time the Cosmos levels itself out with the odds.
Hey, I ain't Thanos. I don't give a crap about balance. Hooty hoo. Do you have the owl do anything?
Nope.
Okay. This ghoul would like to take its turn, but you know, you're being a bully about that. He's below you, and he's actually going to go right here, but probably not.
I love owls. They're like cats with wings.
Hey, that's a pretty good description.
It was funny enough. I hate cats.
They are very silent and voracious eaters of mice.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. That being said, please don't judge me here. Um, I I shot a cat the other day, about a week ago.
Oh no.
Yeah. As I once told you a few months ago, my mom had cancer. I wound up having to spend everything I had to try to do my best to help take care of that. As a result, I'm staying with her since I rent or whatever. And my mom's cat is an indoor outdoor cat. I start hearing like these unholy noises coming from the backyard. I look out the window and I notice that my mom's cat is getting fucked up by like this rabies ridden 28 days later cat. It
Oh
was like all
no.
mangy and shit. So I shot it.
Oh, that's
You did had what you had to do, and also you own a gun?
I live in Pennsylvania.
I
used to
own
live in
I
Wyoming.
own 6 guns.
Yeah, and not to mention, last time I checked, this is America, so I can have all the goddamn guns I want.
Yeah,
I
I
own
don't
six
trust
guns.
guns.
I
I
own a
think
50
they're more
millimeter.
dangerous than criminals, if I'm honest.
I own a
Um,
50 millimeter.
that's a poor self-esteem. That's a very
well.
low
We,
self-esteem.
we don't need to debate guns, but
Yeah,
I will just say this: a gun is just an object. It is the people who use them that we need to be afraid of.
see, next to me, I have a weed grinder for for that, and I mean, I can pretty sure I can kill somebody with that.
Oh yeah, I mean there's
It takes.
Sure,
If
go
I needed
face
a
the
police
wolves.
officer, it would be a day before they came to me.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So
but and also like let's be real here. I own a crossbow because I go hunting. It's no different if I were to shoot somebody with a crossbow or a gun. It's what you choose to do with the things that you have.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I live
Like
for those
play,
mountain lions.
we're playing D&D right now. So Soggy, I mean Hazard, you are using spells.
Indeed.
And just as well as in real life, the spells that you cast as a character, right, are only as evil as the intention that Soggy uses them for. I recommend
I'm just saying that
have a life experience for yourself. Hate them or not, you should have an understanding of how guns work. I
yeah,
recommend one
I
day.
just sort of just still sort of fear them. Just
oh
say,
yeah.
Of course, you should fear.
I fear
Oh,
anything that can take my life. I'm afraid of cobras, heights, fire. Yeah.
but I
I moved.
recommend one day you go down to a shooting range, have an instructor talk you through it, and use it. You might not like them. You might even dislike them even more afterwards. But it is just my personal opinion that every man, woman, and child in the United States should have the concept of firearms demystified for them. It is.
Well, I grew up in Wisconsin, so that's like literally
Well,
part of the school curriculum.
I moved. I moved from a big city,
Yeah.
to Idaho, outside of Yellowstone. I was scared to death when I first learned how to shoot
Oh,
guns.
I didn't.
But
I was pretty
I
close.
can't,
I used to live in Wyoming. Sorry. Go ahead.
I can't live without a gun because I walk outside the yard. I live in the mountains. I mean,
Yeah.
a hop, skip, and jump away from Yellowstone, and I got black bills, brown bills, mountain lions.
Mountain lions. Yeah, those things are nasty.
I got wolverines.
Anyway,
I
That's
know.
any
really just.
anyway though,
Uh,
we've gotten off track. It was a fine pleasant discussion, but
TND tag.
nothing to do with ghoul number 14 just below Soggy there, who needs to get his spirit guardian on so that hopefully I can get an attack in. Come on. Just one time. Okay, I can live with that. I mean, I'm I'm gonna be dead next round anyway. At least I get an attack. And I actually hit.
Remember, it would be at disadvantage, so the advantage and disadvantage would cancel themselves out.
It's not at disadvantage because Nova is not lit up right now. If she lights up, though, they do. The whites have disadvantage. The ghouls do not have the sensitivity to light.
See, thing is I could go into that form, but not without taking a good amount of attack of opportunities. Now, while my armor class is decent, I
You can go in that form without flying. You don't have to fly.
that's
with your
true.
wings.
That is very true. I don't, and then I
Yeah, it
could
you
just
only
gives you
get-
the ability to.
But
And
you
then
still
if
only get that. Still only get that extra damage against one target a round.
And it's not even extra damage. It just gives them disadvantage on their attacks.
Yeah.
But that is pretty good.
wait. It is extra damage because it's I apply my level
To
Oh,
one target.
oh,
to
okay.
damage when upon using radiant damage. Actually, that's a good question that you just point out. You said that it only works towards a singular target, not
Yeah.
even if it's in an AOE form.
Even if it's the AOE form, it's one target. It's like the Artificer's firearm, arcane firearm. Even with it says it gives a D8 extra damage, it's just one target.
Okay. So Soggy, the ghoul rushes forward, and even though it got hacked at by the spirit guardians, it still manages to claw you, and you feel the paralyzing toxins enter your blood. Your body seizes up, and you're unable to move.
And that means I can't cast any. I can't do the tentacle.
You can't do anything. You're paralyzed.
Yeah.
White number 3 needs to be attacked. He's the one directly above you, Nova, but he only has 1 hit point left, so I'm just going to save us all some time. And
Yeah, because no matter what, even at half damage,
1 hit point is going to be done.
because even if like the lowest possible damage that I can roll for that would be 4, and then half is still 2. So yeah.
Oh, Soggy, roll a Constitution save. You might get unparalyzed. No.
I have a quick mechanic question. I am totally okay with the answer being no because it's D&D. When a creature that's using natural attacks, such as, I don't know, a tentacle or a zombie walking up and punching you,
Mm-hmm.
being that Soggy is covered in spikes, does that hurt extra?
No. It's only for grappling, unfortunately. The ghoul just.
See,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm hoping you see the logic behind
I
it. but-
do.
And again, I am okay with no because it's D&D, because it's a
Yeah, no,
game.
it's only if they try to grapple him, unfortunately. The ghoul just above Soggy's turn is now. He really needs to make his save, if otherwise he's dead for sure. Oh, he's got a chance. He's got a chance. He just
This
got to roll less.
automatically.
What's that?
With this automatically have okay.
Yep.
Right, shimmy these dice around and
Oh man. Yeah, see, he took 9. You rolled 18, but he still took 9. I needed you to roll less than 16. Which, admittedly, was asking for a bit, but. Alright. Now the ghoul just above you is gonna try to take a turn. He's got enough hit points to where even if he fails, he might live. Oh man. Here we go. Putting my undead foot in my mouth. Oh, come on. That's not fair.
In all fairness, I am casting this spell at 4th level.
Yeah,
This one dice is making all the difference.
it is. It is. And but like so what happens is you didn't kill him, but you managed to stun him so he can't do anything anyway. Stupid system shock.
The kobold shall live today.
I do
Maybe.
have a question for you.
Yeah.
While this does seem self-defeating, why do the undead have the ability to be stunned in that way? They
Um,
kind of are. They kind of
be-
are zombies.
because you ever watch like the zombie movies where like you got to shoot them in the brain, right? Everybody knows that, but you can still shoot them with a shotgun and like stun them for a second.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Goddamn right it is. All right, white number 5 just above you would like to go. He's right on the borderline. He if he makes his save, he's good. No. Come on, roll low.
And he rolled an 8.
Roll low. Ah, boo.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it now. I was thinking like if like an army of zombies are walking towards you and you were body shotting them with a light machine gun, they don't really care.
No.
I guess a shotgun to the face is still a shotgun to the face.
Exactly. Like, it's not like, they're getting stunned because it hurts. It's just you did so much damage and force to them that, like, literally it just.
That gravity is causing them to stagger.
Yeah. All right. So this one enters your spirit guardians. The one directly to your left. And even if he succeeds, he's probably going to die. But still.
Sorry, you said the one to my left?
Yes. Yeah, he's dead. And now the one directly to your left enters your spirit guardians. Hey, I got a chance. Oh, I'm definitely going to live. I'm going to kill your little friend.
I like how the ghouls are like, let's target the one over there and just pretend that the angel lady isn't a problem for me right now. Because I would rather take a nap.
What's more appetizing, the Lady of Light or the nugget?
Exactly.
I taste like fire.
Light.
Yeah, you taste like burning, man. They don't want you. So
Burning.
yeah. So the one directly above you would now like to go. Oh, no. He's dead.
Woo.
The one directly below you would like to go. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, not guaranteed. You could roll super low,
Okay.
but
I say, is he like low enough to just already be Dunyan rings?
no. It's just, probability wise. All right, now the white is going to come up and attack you, actually.
Oh, got target.
Yep. Oof. Heavy damage is dealt to him, but he still gets his attack in.
Hey, you stop that.
All right, I am actually going to do a life drain. And then
Haha.
and I even had advantage, and then a regular ass longsword attack. Oh, what?
My armor is too thick.
Oh.
I don't blame me. Blame Lizards of the Coast for thinking, you know what life clerics deserve? Full plate.
Right?
All right. Again, about what I should do actually. You know what? Let's lay this on there. I'm gonna go ahead, cast hmm. If I throw this on Sagi, you won't be targeted as much, but I'll probably do this to myself to make sure I don't lose this. So I'm gonna go ahead, target and cast Sanctuary.
Sanctuary's another concentration spell, though, isn't it?
Yep. No, I don't think it is. Hold on. I'm not real sure.
I have it up. 1 second. No.
No?
It is duration 1 minute,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
and it is a bonus action.
Yep. Radio. My bad. My bad.
Target myself, and I cast Sanctuary. All right, 1 moment. All right. Yeah. Anything that tries to hit me has to succeed a Wisdom saving throw.
Keep reading.
Or it just decides it doesn't want to.
Yep.
I keep reading.
Yeah. It still can attack, but if it fails, it must. If it fails, it must attack another target. So it's not like
Okay.
it loses its turn.
Okay, keep reading.
All right, 1 second. You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect a warded creature from area effects such as explosion or fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects the enemy creature, the spell ends.
There's something you can't do.
No, if the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell, the spell's already cast.
Yes, but you do damage. But they changed the wording of the spell.
Oh shit! Oh damn, that is true. I'm gonna go ahead and take that back. I didn't notice that. I'll throw it on. I'll throw it on Soggy.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do anything that does damage to the creature.
Yeah. So anything attempting to hit attack Soggy will um it has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or it does nothing.
Okay.
Or well, it has to attempt to attack something else.
Hey, I'm no longer stunned. Oh, but it's Valkon's turn.
I am just going to firebolt the goal in front of me.
Okay. That is a ranged attack though, so you would.
Yeah, I'm at disadvantage.
Okay. But you are at advantage because you're flanking, so it's just normal.
Range doesn't get flanking.
Oh, that's what? Duh.
Yeah, way before they change the wording on Sanctuary, a cleric would be able to throw up Guardian Spirits and Sanctuary, run down a hall, run back, and kill everything in sight.
Right.
I know, I've done it a couple times.
Before they nerfed that build. All right. Is that your turn then, Valkon?
Yeah,
Don't forget to end your turn.
and I did it at Asimov before they nerfed Asimov.
Oh, I love the ASMR.
Yeah, because they used to be get that 10 point, that extra damage to all your attacks
Yep.
before they nerfed it.
You are also on ASMR?
I was an Asimov cleric with Sanctuary and Guardian Spirits, where they'd give that extra damage to every single attack. And I'd run up and down dungeons against mobs and just wreak havoc.
I don't think this is overly broken. What do you guys think about? It's too bad that there is no, and I'd like your opinions. It's too bad that there isn't a feat that allows to cast a secondary concentration spell.
I think a feat would be fair. Does the owl do anything?
No, but when there is a talent, there's a book called Talent that had that. It's usually if you get, usually I've seen feats that do it, and they're usually you're at disadvantage on every single concentration save,
Oh, that makes
That's
sense.
fair.
Yeah.
What happens
even with
also
Warcaster.
even with Warcaster?
Even with
They don't
even with Warcaster, you're at disadvantage
Okay.
on every concentration save.
Soggy,
Yeah,
make
that's
your
fair.
Soggy, make your Constitution save.
Oh, did that ghoul? First off, it's that ghoul needs to get Angel murdered.
He
and-
did.
Cool. And did it succeed the concentration?
Oh, the concentration?
I mean,
Nobody attacked. A ghoul just died, and now it's Soggy's turn. So before the end of his turn, he gets a save, and now he's no longer paralyzed.
okay.
Now this ghoul has to make his save, but he doesn't because he only has 4 hit points left. So even on a success, I guess If he succeeds and you roll minimum damage or near minimum, he could technically live. Yeah, not happening. All right, now the one just above Soggy could theoretically live with a really favorable set of circumstances. And that ain't it. But you could still roll less than 9. Nope.
Obliterated.
And now the white would like to not die again. Okay. Yes. Critically wounded as I am, I still yeah, I'm just going to attack you. I hack at you once. Aha! Twice. Ha-ha! All of my patience pays off, and I knock you down. Take that. Critically wounding you, I knock you to the ground with my long sword.
Did you make a concentration save?
Oh, what? Oh, no, he put that on Soggy.
Oh, he put that on Soggy?
Yeah.
It is on
Oh,
Soggy.
poor Soggy. I thought I'm the only one not damaged.
He stands over you with his sword raised.
All right. It hit me.
Yeah, twice.
Okay, I gotta roll a concentration save.
It should have. Oh, no, it didn't because we don't have the thing on you. But yeah, that's okay. Go ahead and roll your concentration save.
Easy peasy.
And do I roll
Actually, that fails.
paralysis?
Isn't it half damage? Half of the damage?
Oh, it's half of the damage? I thought it was just the damage.
I always thought it was half of the damage, no minimum of 10.
I thought it was straight the damage. Hold on. I will check.
All right. What else do I do?
Just 1 second. This will not take long. I am just making sure that we get the correct ruling on this. The DC is half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. Interesting.
If you did like something did 35 or did 35 points of damage against you, most people would never maintain their concentration.
I guess. Don't be taking 35 points of damage in one hit.
Well, next level. Since I have some pretty decent stats, since I have some really decent stats, I'm going to a Warcaster.
So, now you are prone and you can stand up. Your spirits are still going.
Really? I thought that failed.
No, I was wrong.
Okie dokie. Oh, it's my turn. You know, I'm gonna whack him with my stick.
From the ground?
Oh no, I'm gonna get up.
Okay, so you spend half your movement to stand up. Now you're standing up.
I don't really want to lose a spell on this. Normally, she doesn't just like bludgeon things, but it's the last one, so.
And
Oh,
he did
target.
just knock you to the ground. And critically wound you.
Critically wounded me? Like, I still have 58 health.
Oh, you're red.
Yeah, no, he beat the crap out of you.
I
Jesus
mean, there's
Christ.
a reason why whites are sort of like on the scale of strength compared to other undeads. They're almost as powerful as revenants.
Dang.
You're hurting bad.
That's a lot of damage. I don't know how much HP the thingy has, but I think I'll rely on my allies here. Pretty sure they can take this out.
Valcon.
Seeing how my cleric friend is in danger, I'm going to step forward. I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt and use fire.
Okay.
Are you
Yes,
shooting in a
12.
line? Because like Doggy's in front of you.
It's not a. It's like a
No,
spell.
it's an auto hit.
It's like a spell. It's not a It's like a ball. But I guess a 12 misses, huh?
Yes, sir.
So I guess that's out of luck. That's my move. That's all I can do.
There we go. Now your Chaos Bolt is coded correctly.
Now it is.
I got this great little thing that has everything all in it. All right, Soggy, you're finally unparalyzed and able to move again.
Sagi sort of sees the situation unfold before him and says, "Don't touch shiny lady."
As you strike him with your Eldritch Blast, you finish off the last of the whites. You guys.
With a carp face.
Nice. You guys are, left standing in the ruins of the crypts, fire blasted, bodies everywhere. You're exhausted, beaten, poisoned, but alive.
I'm gonna drop to my knees.
I go over to you and say, "Are you okay, shiny lady?"
Soggy sort of like heaves and sighs and says, "Did we get them all?"
She did.
Well, we did. That fireball totally helped.
And Soggy did carp the last one.
Soggy did what he did the other time. He froze up.
Yo, I totally want to see Soggy like cast spiritual weapon, and it's just like a frozen fish just appears. Slapping,
Oh my god!
slapping things with a big mackerel. Well, I guess I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah, how did things go for you guys?
It
Aw,
was
man.
rough.
We wiped out like 80% of them in the first 2 rounds.
I see. Figured. I saw how the fight was going, so I went out to help my girlfriend with something.
Yeah. I was just about to ping you and let you know that it didn't get to round 6, but they cleared it out, and you show up and find them all badly bruised, except for Valcon, the new member of the party that you guys had encountered last week. He had come to this town in search of someone that he's in search of, and you guys had promised to help him find her if he helped you guys clear out these ghouls and whites.
I see. That's very interesting.
You say we are poisoned?
Well, Soggy had the ghouls toxin paralyze him. Like, he got
Okay, but
better.
he's not
Soggy
damaged.
takes a moment and throwing up the poison. And Soggy says, "I'm good."
That is a super biological response to poison. You get bit by a snake and then you throw it up. Like that is busted.
You okay, my friend Soggy?
Soggy has felt worse. As Soggy sort of grimaces and says, "At least we taken care of ghouls in tomb, yes?
Yeah.
Do you think whites caused it?"
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna state that I thought it was gonna be a good moment to head off because I remember from last game, that one fight, we had a fight with 5 enemies. There was this chumps who died real quick. Then it went to round 45. I knew if a fight with like 30 dudes went to round 6, it wasn't going to be over before the session.
Now, do I? What is for 2 things? I'm gonna pray to, I guess, superficially bless the area, and
Soggy's going to try and investigate the area.
Hold on, Soggy. Let's let Nova finish what she wants to do, and then we'll get to each of you in turn.
and would a knowledge 23 on for religion? What do I get here? Is this the results of whites, or is it just more of the same? Like this is because of vampirism.
Well, what you know specifically is that whites are a powerful type of undead that can form from people who have eaten the bodies of undead. Oh wait, no, that's the ghouls. Ghouls can arise from eating the bodies of the undead. The whites may have been risen here through some other means, but they were ancient undeads that have been around, so it's possible that somehow someone consumed some of the white and got infected, or like, you don't understand how it could have happened, but you know that all of these ghouls could have been from one person being tainted with the flesh of the white, and then they all got sick and turned into ghouls.
All right. With my hands together, I will pray and state Ilmater, Pelor. Please sanctify this ground that the undead will not rise from it again. I am your humble servant. I will I will open my eyes and put my hands at my side, look at Soggy and say, this more likely happens because of the presence of the whites. How exactly it affects us bad, I am not so certain, but it is most likely because the whites are here.
Of course, as this sort of discussion happens, Sagis is investigating the area for any other details.
Absolutely, go ahead and roll an investigation. And while Nova is praying and Soggy is looking around, in enters Noman, the Warforged knight, having come to make sure that everybody was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Metal Man!
No one's just kind of gonna nod and look around and says, seems like everyone's okay.
We kill whites! And during that investigation with Soggy, what did he find?
I'll tell you in just a moment.
Sorry if I interrupted.
What was that, Noman?
What?
You were saying something.
No.
Oh. Okay. So Soggy, as you're looking around, you see that this ancient crypt is filled with bodies and therefore the remains of all of the clothes and everything that these people were buried in. You don't find a whole lot of like valuables, but there are a few, trinkets and heirlooms that are buried with people, just stacked around here. So some of the bodies do have like jewelry on them, but there's not like specific items or anything. There are, however, some designs, paintings on the walls, and these designs are images of the old Carpathian lifestyle before all of the temples were torn down. As you guys know, Carpathia worships a occult-like, dark magic kind of religion, and have abandoned all of the gods. But back in the day, they were one of the most devout nations in the world, and so this images show some of the old temples and priests of Carpathia.
Whoa!
How'd that work out for him?
Soggy sort of like darts his eyes back and forth before taking some of these said artifacts, these said trinkets, and hiding them away. That's going to be a stealth check.
Okay. So, if anybody was keeping an eye on Soggy, they can try to roll if they are. Otherwise, if your passive perception is above a 16, you would also notice. Otherwise, Soggy pockets some stuff.
I'm not even in the mood to stop him, even if I saw.
It's a what now? A passive above a what?
16.
Yeah, no.
So Noman, seeing your allies, in this state, what do you do?
Well, doesn't seem like there's anything much to do. I could toss a few heals around if make a general announcement and say, I guess everyone here is probably all burned out, huh?
Yes.
Alright, I can spare what I can to offer healing. Noman does the usual thing he does and gets out the needles.
Okay, so you should be able to target them and cast your heals on them just like you were in combat.
Yeah. Hey, am I going
I am
crazy,
fine.
or does like the Valcon token look different than the Valcon like picture that's around?
It does look different, and yet the same.
It's Lytle.
Weird.
The picture is Darko, but the token's Lytle for some reason.
The hair looks like there's more hair on the portrait.
That's because it's Darko. The token, for some reason, is a lot lighter.
Hmm.
I don't know how that happened.
Soggy sort of reaches his hand outwards to receive the needle and sort of braces for it, and because
Prick
Okay.
remains slightly gentle, but always a bit uncomfortable feeling. Double checking, we're not in initiative, right?
Correct.
Okay, I just noticed it was my turn.
I just did that to make it sure that it would let you target.
Is that a concern
No,
these days?
no.
Oh, I see.
So Soggy then sort of looks around and says, "We should tell people not to eat corpses."
No one's gonna make the general nodding head motion of, well, that would be a good PSA, but the issue with that is that no one around here is alive anymore.
Yes, but people could come here, so it is good to tell them. And by saying that, Soggy's going to look for a plank of wood and crudely write the words "Do not eat corpses," and corpses is spelled incorrectly, like
It's spelled K-O.
Yeah.
Not being too smart myself, I just
Korpsis. Corpses.
looked at it. Soggy, I don't think that says what you think it says. And I just scratch my head.
Soggy turns back and says, "But it says do not eat corpses, so it tells what it says."
I looked at it again. It said,
I also like
no.
that this is something that you guys have to let the NPC peasants know.
Yeah,
I don't think you spell it with a K.
Huh. That
While they're going about this, Noman is going to begin Well, taking the necessary things, this seems to be a quote-unquote vector. Someone's gonna have to start cleaning up all these bodies.
Yeah.
Eh,
How would you like to go about doing that?
Well, it's gonna be slow and it's gonna take time, but we have to put all the bodies in a pile and set them on fire.
Oh man, you're gonna desecrate their corpses?
The events that occurred here prove that people cannot be given the responsibility of handling their own corpse disposal. Apparently, we don't know where the vectors are, so we have to sterilize the entire area.
Carpathians are too stupid to be trusted with dead bodies.
I look at my arms and look at your arms and look at my arms. I'm not built for lifting bodies. I can
Yeah.
watch though and supervise.
Yeah. Same old, same old. I heard it before. Oh man, I just love hard work. I could watch it all day, so they say.
Well, I'm a good supervisor.
And with that, Noman will begin the work with clockwork efficiency.
Indeed.
And Soggy sort of works on pinning the sign on the nearby gates of the mort
Yeah.
of
Yeah, right
So-
at the entrance, you nail it, to a little tree that's growing just outside the entrance.
This is good.
Yeah, that's good. Ugh.
Oh, so Nova begins helping you carry the bodies. Basically, you're strong enough, Noman, to where you guys can work together and really get this handled pretty efficiently. And as that's going on, the sun begins to set. The rest of you have gotten a short rest, which I am now applying. And
You
And-
forgot to apply it to Soggy.
oh, I did it to Noman and not to Soggy. Oh my god, I had the wrong one. There we go. Noman, you don't get a short rest. You were working. Soggy and Valcon, you guys get a short rest in as these guys spend, a good while, stacking bodies. And as the sun goes down, they have the last of the bodies stacked up. Now, what would you guys like to do?
So, Soggy thinks that Minotaur's or head is not coming, is it?
Well, it hasn't been that long. I'd give the man an extra day or so. Gonna have to watch for him. He might be turned off by all the nothing around here.
Should we
Alright.
try seeking him?
We can handle that later. Nova, get their rights out of the way. I'm gonna go find the chemicals. And that I'm gonna head out and see if I can raid someplace for something to make these burn more easy.
Yeah, so roll an investigation for looking around in the town.
I got a whole inn full of alcohol.
That's true.
20.
You also managed to find what would the roofer, he has tar that he uses to seal the shingles of the roofs.
Tar. Shit's annoying, but it'll do. It'll just take a little bit. Calling back, tar is technically flammable, but it has a very high flash point, so it takes a long time to actually start burning.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be here a while, but I'll come back with the tar while Nova's doing their thing.
So as you guys, cover the bodies in tar and get, them burning through the night, you have a chance to eat your rations.
Or, yeah. At some point, Noman's gonna have to do his, sentry rest.
Like 100 years?
No, it's... No, I have to fucking stand around and do nothing for a few hours now and then as a maintenance procedure.
At some point, I'm gonna need a rest because I
True.
am really tired.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been here for hours now at this point, so you can choose, what you want to do.
You mean all that fighting has just been an hour?
No. That all that fighting was less than an
Minutes.
hour. Yeah.
Before.
But now that you guys have spent all the time getting the bodies together and going back to the town and coming back and prepping everything, now it's been hours and the sun is down and it's time to eat rations and decide what you're gonna do.
So,
I'm gonna go to
is everyone dead?
As far as you guys can tell, I mean, you haven't.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can hit up the mayoral office. Oh, and I'm gonna go get the girl.
I'll go with you. And I got something else to get. We
Shout.
found something else that was really special. And
Is
I
this
think,
something-
yeah. And I'm gonna need your help.
Nah, what is it? Let's tend to that first.
No, let's go to the mayor's office because it's really big and clunky.
All right.
Right.
So
I'm gonna go
this-
get the girl.
Okay, you guys go back and deal with Karen.
Alright, once we have Karen, then we can start meandering around looking at shit.
All right, so Karen is like, "Oh my God, you guys left me for so long, and I have been here with nobody to talk to and nothing to do."
I'm
You
just
know,
gonna-
Karen, fortunately, you are smarter than these dum-dums that ate corpses.
We had a lot of burnt bodies to burn. It took some time. Don't worry, you'll be looked after.
And then as you guys proceed to look around, this little hamlet is so small that there's not really a proper mayor. Instead, what they had was like a constable. And
Isn't it just a police officer?
yeah, he basically was in charge of making all the rules and enforcing them and everything.
A constable would be higher than that of a sheriff.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's get inside and review some shit.
And during that time, Sagi's going to forage.
What I'm basically going to try and figure out is,
I tell you to stay out of my inn.
I'm gonna investigate inside this constable's office and figure out, who such and such was the constable, and what would probably be what's normally done in the event of such person's death.
Soggy, stay out of my inn.
Soggy knows. Soggy is only searching in nature.
Oh, then go
Okay.
ahead and roll a survival.
And should I roll to investigate what
And
I'm
you
looking
should
at?
roll to investigate.
Okay.
I'll join them in an investigation.
Oh, would you like to aid another?
Yeah. I'll give him advantage.
Okay. That grants advantage.
We'll find out. Soggy, you look around, but all you can find are some bugs, and although you don't mind, it's not much you can bring back to the others.
Soggy sighs defeated and just grabs the bug to eat.
So go ahead and roll your investigate, Valcon, to see if you can grant him advantage. Oof. Unfortunately, no. But not disadvantage either, so.
Yeah. Got a 10.
Yeah. So with a basic perusal of his office, well, it's his home, but he's got his stuff that he keeps, all the information and all of that. You can tell that this town was ran kind of like a mini oligarchy where he required everyone to give everything to him, and then he would disperse it as he felt, was appropriate. And there was not enough being produced, and so he said that he was going to start feeding them their own dead in stew in order to keep all the choice cuts of meat for himself.
Uh-huh. No one's gonna look over that and go like, how the fuck did he enforce this?
I wonder how that worked out for him.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's like, how the hell you enforce
He must
something
have been the
like that?
innkeeper.
I don't know. Just
Because
seems like
you know what? The innkeeper was really rich. I mean, really rich.
no one kind of titters his head side to side for a moment and goes like, well, I'd say I'd know how this problem would naturally fix itself, but my prophecy kind of came true. Ordinarily, I'd expect under such a brutish policy for things to get violent and then, well, the overpopulation to not be an issue anymore, but that kind of more or less happened, just not the way I thought.
Would I think that the innkeeper might have been the constable?
It's possible. You can
Because he was really rich.
Yeah. He was.
I'll show you. I'll show you later. He was really, really rich.
Yeah.
You sure you want to eat anything around here after hearing about that, Nova?
Man, I want to try a pie someday. All right. Let's see. So, is this supposed to be inherited by somebody or something? Or does this place have no collapse plan?
There's not that kind of, everything, but what you do know about Carpathian law and all of that is that all of the hamlets are owned by the local lord, who is in turn given his power through the king of Carpathia.
I see. Yeah. I should see if I can acquire this place. Just put a retainer on staff to manage it for me while I'm away. It'd probably be easier. Don't imagine my retainer would be as stupid as this man. After all, I think
I just
trained
want
him
to do
relatively
something real
well.
quick. Can I?
What's that?
I'm going to use my last level 1 spell slot.
And do what?
Cast Detect Magic.
Ah. So casting Detect Magic here in the constable's house, you do find one magical item. Underneath his desk, tucked away in a box, is a glove, a pair of gloves that are made of ring mail and give off a transmutation enchantment.
Ah.
Ooh. My friend, can you tell me what these do?
Perhaps. What do I roll for that?
You wouldn't necessarily be able to tell what they did with any kind of skill roll. You could cast identify if one of you had that,
I could just put them on and then attune to them.
or you could just put them on.
I'll just put them
or
on.
that. Of course, they might be cursed.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Of course, I imagine outside you would detect a faint aura from Soggy.
There's not one. I wish I had room in the fucking thing for what's it called? Identify, but I did not. Kind of thought identifying magic items might be in the realms of an artificer, but
They do.
It's not. All right.
They do get the spell.
What?
They do have the spell.
Well, I know they have the spell. I don't have the spell right now.
Okay. You have a bag of holding by chance?
No.
We need a bag of holding badly.
Why do you need a bag of holding? All right.
You'll
Whatever.
see. You'll see.
Let's go investigate this other thing.
And Soggy Sir looks up and says, "No sight of Adventure Man."
So where are we going now?
Whatever that thing is you wanted to show me.
Oh, we'll go to that tree. Soggy's tree.
Uh-huh.
And I mowed us to dig up that chest.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And hope it's still there.
It is.
And I point down to that big chest.
Lots of shinies.
All right.
I need help moving it.
I reach down, grab the chest out, I guess.
Yep. So you lift up a large chest filled with coins
And gems.
and gems and
Magic in it?
nope, no magic.
Just gonna open up the chest and look at it and think, well, this certainly is interesting.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It was like 5,000 gold pieces worth.
Lots of shinies.
Yeah, like 5,000. Like way more than this hamlet should have.
Ah, well, I see.
It was in the inn. That's why I think the constable owned the inn. And now I own the inn.
Well,
What are the constable's name, by the way? Is it the same
Lyle.
Is it the same name on the deed?
Yep. Well, no,
Ah.
you don't know the constable's name, but the deed says Lyle.
Lyle.
I see.
No, it says my name.
Well, I guess we'll have to get around to that bag of holding at some point. For now,
To the inn.
I guess I'm gonna go wait around the edge of town. I guess gonna make sure I can intercept that guy as he's coming back, if he's coming back.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't know when he's gonna be, or
I don't, but I can wait for him.
sure.
I'm just waiting at the edge of town so that he's not then like walk up to the gates and go like, everyone seems fucking dead, and takes off.
So you're just gonna stand at the gates like a scarecrow?
I'm sitting around waiting for him.
During that time, Soggy's
Actually, maybe I can get a sentry's rest in. Maybe I could just do my stand around in complete stock still while waiting for him.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sentries resting at the edge of town, in a near inactive state, just watching for him because I can stand motionless and rest without going to sleep or anything.
Yeah, as Saki sort of sees that, he's sort of intrigued by this sort of function and sort of watches Novin as he does this sort of thing, and even tries to make him break concentration, but fails.
And he's not a bear hat guard. He's not concentrating. He's just, well, it's almost sleeping.
Yes, but still.
Doggy, you want to help me? 'Cause I
With
can't do
what?
this myself. With this chest. Take it to the inn. We're safe.
All right. And Soggy is going to try and help him push the chest.
Yeah, Soggy can't lift it off the ground, so all he can do is like push his head.
Push. Who push, I pull. You see a sorcerer and Soggy. Push and pull.
No, what is
That's
this
that.
now? It's like a bunch of gold or something.
Yeah, gold
it's
and
big,
gems.
It's a big chest. It's like a Foot Locker.
And it was like you said over 5,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys
Now
are
we
just
just need to find somebody to give it to.
you guys are just getting it more and more
Give it
stuck.
to me.
The more you push, the more it just
pull.
digs into the ground. It's just getting stuck.
You guys need to source a sled.
We are not too smart.
Is anybody capable of crafting veals?
I mean, I probably could.
Soggy sort of turns to where Noman is in sort of like expectation, since he makes a lot of stuff.
Well, not now. I got other business to deal with, namely not doing anything.
You could totally use a wagon.
I would, but I'm busy doing nothing.
Well, for
have a
Nolan,
wagon?
things are different. Doing nothing is an engaging activity that he must entertain now and then.
No, we don't have a wagon.
Nope.
There's gotta be a wagon in this town.
There's carts.
A cot would do. Maybe.
If there is a good one, since this town is all Tristrammy.
Yeah, if it's a cart rated for 5,000 pounds.
5,000 pounds?
Gold coins are not light.
Because
They are very
5,000 pounds of gold is more than 5,000 coins.
Oh yeah, by a lot. I don't know if the math is the same in 5e,
It's
but it
mostly
should be
gems.
a very fair amount.
It's mostly gems.
Yeah, there's
Gems
also a lot of gems.
Well, gems should have a even higher gold piece worth to weight ratio.
Oh, I know what I will do. May I search through it and see if there are any diamonds?
No, you give them away.
No, you see, diamonds are a necessary spell component in order to be able to resurrect the dead. It would be very useful to have
Okay.
on hand.
Okay. Okay. Be my guest.
All right,
But-
I search
Not
through it,
bad.
or I start digging through the, start kind of moving them around, looking through 'em.
Roll for investigation.
Can't
I mean, there's a
Politics.
lot of them in here.
a spellcaster for searching for materials. I'll help them if I can.
Well, you can roll now at advantage. We can have Nova's count as the help.
I imagine these undead are sort of like inhabited by angels.
And so as you dig through the gems, I mean, there's just so many of them, and like it's hard to tell all of them apart all the time, but you do manage to find one diamond worth what is it, the 300 or whatever that you need it to be worth?
About 300 gold's worth of diamond.
Yep.
I hold it up and say, "Is this what you're looking for?"
Ah, yes. With this, I will be able to, if one of us falls, I can bring them back to life.
Can you help me with this chest to help me get it inside my inn?
I can try. I am pretty strong for my frame.
Maybe you and I can do it together.
So is that a strength check or athletics?
Strength.
Ooh.
And all the while, Soggy is just
Doggy,
trying to help.
So Nova tries to carry it with you, but you just can't lift your end, so she just grabs both ends and lifts them up and carries it in.
and I just look with my jaws gaped and say, "Wow."
Light Lady is strong.
I mean, it's only like 100 pounds.
Well, look, I couldn't lift anything. I'm all looks, no muscle.
So now back at the inn, what do you guys do?
I am going to go to Karen, and I will say to her, Karen, please tell me, it is very important. You haven't eaten any of the dead flesh from this town, have you?
I'm a vegetarian.
Really, so am I.
I roll
Then
my
you are
eyes.
smarter than most people.
What now?
As this is to Karen. That was sort of like Soggy sort of said to Karen, then you are smarter than most people in town.
Thank you. It's about time somebody noticed.
You see, Karen, this is the ultimate outcome of what happens to a society that it turns its back to the light.
Okay. I mean, I'm not very religious, so I don't worship the mystic BS that most Carpathians do, but I also don't care about the gods.
Sagisu says it is always good to know things, but not fully believe in them.
That
Sagisu
is
says
unfortunate.
with behind teeth.
That is
And-
unfortunate. They believe in you.
I would, as they're talking, and I'm believing that this was belonged to the constable. I'm gonna go while my detect magic is still up. I'm gonna go look in all the rooms again, real good.
Yeah, you don't find any traces of magic other than those gloves.
Okay, I'm gonna find some liquor and drink it.
Sagi is going to do some investigating in the quote unquote mayor's office.
Okay. And there's lots of alcohol, so you find plenty of that. Soggy, you do find one thing. There is a letter that has been tucked away and is hidden, and it's a letter to the constable from the local lord here, and it instructs him that he will be named the next lord, his heir, if he can supply him with the money needed to raise an army.
Oh, so that's why there was so much shiny. And Sagi sort of brings this to the others.
Oh, I'm gonna be a lord now.
No. You don't understand. This is why Shinies was an inn. It was made for evil army.
Well, it was in my inn. It's in my inn now, so I can be the lord. I
Sagi
just
sort
do this smiling.
of points back to the graveyard where his sign still hangs and says, "You do not want to rule over that." Sagi knows.
I'm just joking with you.
Please do not joke with Sagi. Sagi does not understand most above jokes. And of course, some jokes Sagi says is not understood by uppers. Like Sagi once tried to tell dragon joke, but people just started screaming at Sagi.
What was the joke?
It had to do something with egg going rolling to brass dragon that then multiple spears and sword? Sagi says, confused. Sagi is not good at remembering joke.
It's okay, Soggy.
Perhaps your memory is dragging?
Sagi sort of stares at you for a moment like, Sagi does not get it.
Dragon, right? Memory is dragging.
No, Sagi really does not get it. And he's just like standing there, sort of like smiling, like he's trying to seem like he is laughing at the joke, but he's not.
Like you're forgetting. Your memory is. Oh, never mind.
In
It
any
was
case,
kind of funny.
yeah. In any case, what is the progress? What happens as this sort of as we do these other things, and you know who goes to watch?
I'm gonna count my gym. I'm gonna count the gems in gold and drink. You want to join me?
Soggy does not drink, but Soggy always likes shinies. So, after we do some of that, DM, care to explain what happens next?
The night wears on, and you guys eventually reach morning.
I am going to ask Karen. And I am not very much of a drinker, but with all of the stress that you must be under, would you like something to take off the edge?
Oh my god, I've been dying for a drink.
Do you prefer ale or spirit?
I only drink wine?
That'll be one gold
Spirit-
piece.
Soggy sort of shuffles, sort of hearing this, shuffles through the things and tries to bring her and brings a bottle of wine to Karen.
That's one gold piece.
Please, don't charge her.
It's my inn.
She's been quite through a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
For the first time, Karen actually shows some appreciation after drinking half the bottle. She starts to tell you, how long it's been since she had wine and how, great it is and how grateful she is.
Oh, about damn time. Save her from vampires that she gives you a bunch of shit, but get her drunk, and she's like, yeah.
So, Soggy is going to check on Nomin.
Noman's still standing around.
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah. So, as the night wears on, eventually you guys take your long rest, and the next morning you awaken to a town that is still silent, but all of the animals, are still. You can hear the chickens, and you can hear a couple dogs, and the town sounds like it's waking up, except for no people.
Maybe we should find a cart and horse or something, if they have horses.
There's donkeys. This is kind of high up in the mountains, so horses aren't as useful.
Or a donkey. We'll walk.
Well, they wouldn't be because these people are resorting to cannibalism.
What?
Have you ever thought about eating a donkey?
Have you ever been starving?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, but also you got to remember that like certain animals, like you don't eat your last chicken because it can continue to produce eggs.
We're not talking about chickens, though.
Important.
Right. And the donkey, the reason why the donkeys had to be kept is because that's how they were able to transport any goods and wares from other towns and everything, which was the only way that they were getting anything, because like obviously nothing really grows here on the side of the mountain.
Well, I guess, I mean, If
And
it's
there's also the
female
fact that it's not
donkeys,
like
they can milk
everybody
'em.
wanted to start eating, people. It's something the constable just decided for everyone.
In any case, I imagine Suggy sort of checks up on Noman.
Noman is no longer standing around and has dragged over a barrel to sit on, but is otherwise just watching in the general direction of the mountain that dude was sent off in.
And Soggy says, "Any luck?"
No, not yet. Just me and the scraping of metal.
And Soggy sort of looks to him and says, "Best that it is probable that that knight turned to ghoul and then was killed by Minotaur."
Mm. The case you present is somewhat likely. Wow. You probably shouldn't have been indulging in local rations. He was an adventurer. Whatever. That's the case, that's the case. Still, not feeling the need to head out just yet. If only there was a living person around. Could send word back to my retainers. Guess I'll have to go manually collect them at some point. What a bother.
Soggy sort of turns to Noman and says, "So we go to mountain to find dwarf place and find Minotaur?"
In all likelihood, that's going to be the case as to what we're doing.
So
I will also take a long rest. Oh, I guess it's that. That's already there.
Yes, everybody has rested, at some point during the night, and now, the next day you're all deciding, okay, we're here alone in this town. There's some animals, some buildings, like what do we do?
Well, to continue the thread of events as they are supposed to transpire, we're going to have to repair this lady's eyesight, which will require that Minotaur's head. Unfortunately,
Soggy agrees.
And
Soggy is also going to check up on that sort of strange place with the old woman.
If we are going to stay here for a while, it might be best to investigate the town. It would be unfortunate if any one of us were alone and had to deal with more ghouls, or any other undead for that matter. And even if we don't find anything, we should do something to keep the vampires at bay.
You all have a good moment sitting around. Working around town. I'm gonna sit here, flag down any travelers, and look for my man. Well, hold this, I guess, for another day. Nothing happens, we gotta set out.
Did we do anything with the corpses of the ghouls that were in town? Because it'd be a real awkward, like, traveler. Some guy walks through town and there's, oh boy, I can't wait to have it. Ooh, my God, what happened?
I thought those were on the file.
Yeah, I assumed
we
that
gathered
all
up and burned
the
ghouls.
bodies.
That's why it took all night.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I assumed it was all of the bodies. Soggy, you go check on the old woman's hut outside of the village.
I'll go with them. Not safe to go by yourself. And while we're going, I'll put on the gloves.
She is still alive and there.
Burn the witch.
And Soggy
Soggy,
serves.
what do you know about this woman?
Well, she is weak. She certainly tried to. She certainly is threatening.
She's a witch.
Oh, yeah, that was just something I was saying. Like, she's
So-
the old lady and the only one who's not affected by being a ghoul.
She might be dead, but she might be alive. Soggy does not know. Soggy is going to guide her to where they last saw this woman.
Yeah, so she's alive in her hut. Who's there?
Just me and Soggy.
You are still alive. This is good.
Can we come in?
Well, come in or stay out. It's up to you.
Come in.
Okay. Well, what is it?
Just want to know how you're alive and nobody else is.
What are you talking about?
You're alive and nobody else in the town is alive.
Everybody's dead?
Yes, they ate ghoul flesh or white flesh. Soggy does not remember exactly what they ate, but it was the dead.
Oh, eating the dead, that's not good. Good
Yes.
good way to bring evil spirits.
Yes, yes.
I will cast detect magic.
There's all kinds of magic and pseudo magical components and
Yeah.
spells and potions and everything all around.
She suggested the whole thing with the Minotaur eyes.
Might I ask, what are you by chance?
Me? I'm just an old lady.
Oh, I think you're a little bit more than an old lady.
I'm just an old lady who knows a thing or two.
You might not have anything to do with the going on in town, did you?
Oh, most people in town just come to me whenever they need, a disease cured or have a problem with one of their animals giving birth or stuff like that.
So you are like shaman.
Yeah.
What kind of magic do you practice?
I don't practice magic. I just know how to whip up a few concoctions and use the herbs and everything to their full effect.
Just like shaman.
Like an alchemist, a herbalist,
Yeah.
or a witch?
Oh, no, don't go confusing me with any of those dark witches.
Can you ID magic items?
I have a knack for seeing the properties of items.
Can you see the properties of something for me? I'll make it worth your while.
I could try.
I'll show her my gloves. Show her the gloves I found.
Oh, yeah. And she takes out a little bag of some kind of leather and opens it up, and inside is a weird looking yellow green mushroom. And she takes it out and grinds it up in her mortar and pestle and uh, sprinkles it over the top of the gloves. And she says, "Oh, sure, okay." And as she sprinkles it over, suddenly a white smoke rises from where the powdered mushroom hits the gloves before it fades away, and the little bit of mushroom that is left on the gloves turns from green yellow to like red, ruby red kind of vibrant color. And she goes, "Oh yeah, these are the gloves of uh, Jackson the Smith. Said that with these he could forge any weapon of the most perfect quality, and never uh, failed. Never, none of his weapons would ever break, and he could work at the forge all day and never burn his hands." And so, in game mechanics terms, what these gloves do, these are gloves of the smith, and they give you a +2 bonus to any crafting checks that you make while wearing them, and give you fire resistance 5. Or no, that's right, 5th edition, so just fire resistance.
So it's probably best to give them to Noman.
Maybe.
Soggy sort of looks up and says, "Wow, you are really good at shaman stuff."
Oh, thank you.
I'll give 50 gold pieces enough for you.
Oh, I don't need that.
What would you need?
Here, give me your hand.
I'll give you my head.
She jabs it with a needle and puts a vial underneath it and takes a couple drops of your blood.
I don't allow that. I wouldn't allow that.
Okay, then
Question.
go ahead.
I don't know why, but I'm dying over here. Is there how much more is to this session? I just want to fucking pass out.
Oh, we're wrapping up right now. So what you need to do is roll a dexterity save to get your hand out of the way as you see the needle come out. Okay. She just manages to get a couple drops of your blood.
I will have that back, lady. No one takes my blood.
She says, "Oh, don't worry. This is
Yeah, I'll have that back. I will have what.
she says, I am not giving you an option.
Then we'll have what.
Suddenly the room grows dark, and she says, final warning.
Soggy Sir looks to him and says, "Give him blood! Give her blood! Give her blood!"
What blood with?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What do you want my blood with?
She calms back down. She says, oh, it's just for a little recipe.
A recipe to control me?
No.
I'll do an insight check.
Go ahead.
And I am.
You are convinced that she is a witch trying to steal your soul.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Soggy Sir says, "Soggy does not want to die. Just give her blood. Give her blood."
I am going to do something I'm going to regret. I look at Soggy and I say, I'm sorry, Soggy. I am really sorry.
Soggy sort of knows what's going to happen, and he's going to try and force this sorcerer's hand out.
I will have that blood back.
So as things begin to escalate, it's
Soggy's going to try and intervene.
oh, there's no stopping this train now. So as things begin to escalate, it becomes very apparent very quickly that this woman is more than what she seems. What exactly is the secret form this old lady is hiding? Will our heroes be able to survive? Find out next week on Heroes Wanted. I want to thank you guys for
Sorry,
playing.
Soggy.
I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good game.